Good morning, everyone. This topic is important for three reasons. Number one, I'm sure all the manufacturers or industrial enterprises, you are here today to learn or to adapt the best practices in smart manufacturing. And I'm sure you're planning for your transformation, so your ROI is important. That's number one. Number two, as Salama said, in the ICV, there is a score up to 5% contributes to the industrial advanced technology adoption. Number three, as Haza Sahid from IDB Abu Dhabi DED said, there are some incentive programs are available, and to apply for the incentive programs, such a business case required to apply. So these are three reasons why this topic is important. I'm not going to share any the value, how much of investments and what's the return on percentage of exact values I'm not going to show. I'm going to share, because it's all our customers or experiences, but I will be sharing what's an approach which we have done and which we have applied for incentives in different governments, which we would like to share with you today. Hope you all know we are in the fourth industrial revolution. It's like a cyber-physical connections connecting with automation, which brings more value in terms of productivity, quality, sustainability, and so and so. And for the Industry 4.0 transformation, this is the maturity model from computerization, which means your traditional legacy systems, ERP systems. Then you have the connectivity which connects the man, machine, materials, and systems, is the connectivity of the systems. And visibility is which brings whether my machines are running or not running. If it is not running, why it is not running? What is the root cause? What should I do for corrective action and preventive action? Transparency, which brings by integrating with multiple enterprise applications like ERP, PLM, MES, service lifecycle, so which brings more insightful for shop floor to top floor for be more productive. Predictive capability, which helps to make the forecasting of your production planning, maintenance, energy forecasting, and so on. So adaptability is the highest level of maturity level, which makes your factory autonomous operations. When this transformation happens, this is one of the reports. There are so many reports available in the market. What could be the potential benefits when we implement Industry 4.0 in terms of productivity, in terms of your sales, asset efficiency, and revenue growth, sustainability. So different metrics are available. But let's take one example. I'm sure you all will be working on a metric called OEE, Overall Equipment Effectiveness, right? So which is it's a product of availability, performance, and quality. So do you think when we implement digital manufacturing or Industry 4.0, your OEE will improve? Actually, no. This will not, by making your machine monitoring, your OE will not improve. What would happen is, let's take an example of the same machine monitoring. Let's say predictive maintenance. When there is a machine breakdown has happened, in a traditional environment, once a breakdown has happened, the operator will call the supervisor will call the maintenance manager will again send his maintenance executive to the shop floor, and he will look into the problem, he will understand the problem, then he go back and do the troubleshoot. And he need to log back in your ERP system what is the check has been done. So that's a time taken for each and every action or the process. When we go for the digital transformation, what is first thing happening is you are avoiding the entire latency here. In a second or a millisecond, the maintenance manager or an operator knows what is going to happen, what to be done in order to solve the problem. That's the only benefit what in predictive maintenance you will get. By implementing predictive maintenance, machine breakdown will not happen. I hope you all agree with me. So then how these benefits from various reports has been coming from? From where these reports, this data is coming from? This is our own survey. We conduct every year industry-wise survey in different verticals globally. This is from one of the refrigeration and air conditioning companies. It's like 40 companies globally. We have taken a report with shop floor to top floor and arrived this report. So in this, one of the barriers in the transformation is, important barrier is the lack of business case. Okay, so it means what is an ROI from digital? Previous to COVID, digital is like a nice to have. Post-COVID, it's like a must have. Every organization on their strategic objective by 2030 or 2025, they have to be Industry 4.0 or smart manufacturing. That's one of the strategic objective. It's not only for their operational efficiency, and also it brings a revenue growth and the new business model to the market. But where this business case or lack of ROI comes from? So we call it as value evolution. Okay, let's take the same example of downtime or the predictive maintenance. Say once you do the real-time diagnostics or real-time data analytics and diagnostics, you get the data of what has happened in the system. What are the different downtimes? What are the TPM losses has happened over the period of time? With this data, your manufacturing engineering or the lean consultants or Six Sigma team has to sit on top of the data-driven process improvement and do the real improvement. That's where the benefits comes from. Not just monitoring a mission, the mission downtime will not improve. By implementing a Kanban system, lean system, that comes to advanced manufacturing practices to be implemented in the organization where improve the benefits. Once you have the process standardization in place, then comes the real implementation of technology. Let's say there is a challenge in operators-based downtime in a CNC machine. There we implement the Kobo-based tending machine. Rather than putting a Kobo in all the CNC machine, rather than putting a predictive maintenance in all the machine. So based on the data-driven process standardization, the furthermore technology has to be adapted like AI or robotics or autonomous mobile robots and so on. So that comes the real value from the system, and this cycle has to be continuously evolved across the 6 levels till we achieve the level of transformation. So once we have this cycle in place, then when we achieve the higher level of maturity, then it's already the Industry 5.0 started. It's about the sustainability, how empowering people into the system and making them more faster decision is what the Industry 4.0 is about. So this is a framework which we have been implemented to our customers, and we are successful with that. And there are some, this is one of the framework is what also written in our book. It is available in the inspiration to implementation of digital manufacturing. Please have a look into that. So once we have this system in place, now how to calculate this ROI? So we call it as 5-stage process. So first is the benchmarking ourselves with the market data, then go for assessments and roadmap and use case level estimation of the return on investment, then do the implementation, then further validate what's the real benefit has come, target versus actual, and continuously improve. So for example, again, there are a lot of reports are available to benchmark. Each and every country has given a use case level, ROIs are available. And you can do the transformation assessment in the Industry 4.0 maturity level. Where are we currently with respect to the transformation and how we need to transform to the next 5 years. Based on that, arrive various use cases. Recently, I think ITTI has given their use case catalog for UAE. It is available with the Ministry of Industrial Advanced Technology. You can refer those things to understand what are the various use cases available for different verticals that can be referred. And arrive the calculation. Say, for example, some digital production planning system. So for how much of hours is being used for a manual calculation, manual production planning by a production manager to a traditional approach, what's a man-hour saving, what's a material hour saving. So there are different templates are available. So these templates, our team is in the booth. We can able to help you in giving ROI calculation for each and every use cases. Once we have the overall plan and the calculations available for use case level, then this could be one use case level template where you have what's your financial goal, what's your operational goals, and what are the different technologies going to be implemented, what's the benefits which we have calculated as an outcome can be listed. So once this theoretical calculation is done, then when we go for implementation, so this recently we did for one of a packaging company, map your entire process, overall level, function level, and in function level, what is the delta improvement you are making, and that difference we can take it to the financial department, CFO team, and make the cash flow projection. And this cash flow projection can continuously be evaluated quarterly basis or evaluate half-yearly basis with your consulting team or your implementation partner and validate it and improve the system. So that's a process which is available with us. Please feel free to know more about this. So quick introduction. So we are Industry 4.0 global solutions company, offer digital, robotics and green solutions. It's an Abu Dhabi based company operating in 5 countries. And our major offerings are end-to-end from assessment to the implementations to the operations and maintenance in digital, robotics, sustainability we support. And we have a separate training division, helps shop floor to top floor to get trained in these technologies and adapt faster. The same framework is our offering too. So we have provide trainings. We do an assessment using ITTA assessment, and we help in providing all the remote monitoring technologies to get the data to the right people. Followed by that, we provide the consultancy on data-driven process improvement, implementing Lean 4.0, implementing Kanban system. That's give the real benefits. Then goes for the advanced technologies like automation, AI, or robotic process automation, and so on. So that's an offering we do, and we are not doing this alone. We have global tech partner ecosystems from hardware to software to AI. We work with multiple tech partners. We have our own products as well. And also we have identified different roles in this implementation. In Industry 4.0, it's not just a data analytics as a role. It has a multiple roles. Even the organization CXO level has to be get involved. We have a CXO certification program. Then followed by that, there are architect, data managers, champions in the organization. Then followed by the technical roles from OT/IT integrations, IIoT platforms, all the way to the AI platforms. We are in Abu Dhabi based, and Etisalat is our investor who help us in go-to-market for the region. And we have been recognized in this industry by doing these transformations globally for the 8 years. That's a quick introduction about MaxPet as well. So thank you so much for listening to me.